Greetings, Kop-Ish family. So, watch the game today. Very happy for the win. But to be honest, wasn't impressed with the performance at all. And in particularly the midfield, I think Huxley and Chamberlain, I know he definitely have to play in that game because of the injuries that I have, but going forward, it's not him. It sounds kind of harsh, but it's just the truth. It's not him. I think Thiago didn't have the best of games, but he was okay, and I was very impressed with his tackling, and it shows that we don't need to play games with two defensive midfielders, being Fabinho and Henderson. I think today it proved that we can definitely use Fabinho, Thiago, and Navigator. I'm yearning to see that midfield trio play a match together. I think a lot of people have been beating down on Navigator. Oh, he gives away the ball easily, but if you're taking risk, that will come. That's a part of the game. It's a risk and reward aspect. So the greater the risk is, the greater the reward would be. And I think it was just a breath of fresh air in that midfield. Running in behind, the dribbles, the nice little dinks. I think, and it shows. It shows how it just shows. I think I want to see a game where I see the Fabinho, Thiago, Kate, Navigator up top, Salah, Mane and Jota up top. With that midfield, I think that will show definitely our best attacking lineup. And I think I definitely hope one of these games soon we definitely get to see it. I don't know if it will work, but I just want to see that. I know Henderson is the captain, but to be honest, he's one of my favorite players. I think he does a job and he works well with the system, and I understand why he plays and why he's the captain. I think the other players respect him, but to be honest, he isn't it for me. I think, but definitely a good win. Good to get back to winning ways. If it had gone the other way, the pundits and everyone will be coming down on us hard. But I'm definitely glad that we bounce back. We have a good run of fixtures coming up, and I think it's time to really take full advantage of those fixtures. No more dropping of silly points. I think we definitely have to put some more pressure on Man City, put some more pressure on City and see how they react, as well as Chelsea as well. So I didn't expect us to win the league because we don't have this. I don't think we have the squad to win the league, but put pressure on the teams with the better squads and see how they react. See if we can definitely close out strong, get some wins under our belt, and definitely get points on the table. I don't care how the results come, I just get the points on the table, get the 3 points on the table, and then put ourselves out there, build confidence. I think this season Salah is on a track and having a wonderful season. I think this guy has been contributing tremendously to our team, and I think it's time we definitely try to back him just as we have been doing in the past. Get him up there with the Ballon d'Or contention, and to do that we definitely have to win trophies. So because without trophies, it has shown in the past that you can't win the Ballon d'Or without trophy back in your name. So I think definitely we have to get some trophy this season under our belt. I think Salah deserves to win the Ballon d'Or this season, and definitely give him the trophies to actually have that done. So that's my 2 cents. And we push on and we move forward.
Just want to say big up Kopish every time for letting me and other viewers have your show. Hope you boys are doing well, and yeah, here's my review on the game. So a very good performance. Liverpool 4, Arsenal 0. Much needed performance, much needed performance, and I'm just happy that we got the win and we won convincingly. Now, I know I missed the first 20 minutes of the game due to other business, but after that I did catch the rest of the game, and I did hear that in the first half Arsenal were actually playing better than us, to an extent of we weren't really going for it in the first half. And I think the first 20 to 30 minutes, I think Arsenal had a lot of possession in our half, and it just seemed like, to me, why are we giving Arsenal so much space and so much time on the ball to move the ball around and and to silence the crowd. I think the crowd were even silenced for that first 20 to 30 minutes. So I wouldn't say we were bad, but I just didn't think we went in for them at the beginning. I think we were just feeling them out. And I don't know if we were still reeling off that loss against West Ham. But I don't think we started off like we normally start off at Anfield, which is high press, gun ho, and chase them. I don't think we did that for that first 20, 30 minutes. However, we did get the goal at the end, and I think superb cross from Trent. Mane, beautiful header. And I think once we got that first goal, it was only a matter of time before we turned on the score. And in that second half, for me, was the best second half I've seen us play. I think our high press was so superb. We chased them, we pressed them down. We didn't give Arsenal no chance, no breathing room. And I think our front three came to life in that second half. I think our front three in that second half were absolutely brilliant. I think the way they were moving about, they were interchanging in the front three. I think Jota, Mane and Salah, them three there, I think they terrorized Arsenal's back four, and they all got the goals. They all got the goals in the end, and I think it was a superb performance. And I think the front three had a really good game, man. Because that last game against West Ham, I don't think our front three turned up at all, and I just think the front three in yesterday's game was brilliant. So overall, it's a good performance and just a needed win. And I think the good thing is that the fact that we had West Ham and Arsenal breathing down our necks, now West Ham losing before we played United, before playing Arsenal, West Ham had lost. We knew Arsenal were breathing down our necks as well. And the fact that we beat Arsenal, West Ham did lose, we kind of restored that lead back. So we're kind of above them now. The points were the points at the beginning, and now we can look up now, and our focus should be Chelsea and City. So all I can say is much needed performance, and move on to the next game.
Big up, guys. What a win. Get in. That felt good, especially after this crappy international break. We play an informed Arsenal team, a team who has been unbeaten. But for them, it was all a dream. Poor guys. I feel sad for them now. I don't know why. I shouldn't be. But it happens to them, every year. They are either playing good or crap. This is the end result. Just how, I don't know how they must be feeling. So I kind of feel for them, but at the same time, they got what was coming. They thoroughly deserved. Especially what was Arteta trying to do? Trying to get Klopp all rallied up. It's sad that your players didn't show the same sort of passion that you were showing from the sidelines. But if you don't know, now you do. So yeah. Look, overall it was an amazing game. Our attack as always scintillating. No flaws over there. We miss chances, but we take chances at the same time. So yeah, good enough. Midfield, Thiago, Fabinho. Ooh, how good was that? How good were those two guys? And Ox, he was all right. He wasn't too bad. When you have Thiago and Fabinho, you can have anyone in there. You can slot in Ox, Tyler Morton. It doesn't really matter. I think as they will function. They will have the confidence to depend and rely on the others, and they can be a bit more free. And Ox, he was like, I think like Drifty was saying, defensively he did quite well. So let's give him that. Ali didn't have much to do. Maybe he had 2 shots. He had to stop. And who else? Like, the defense was amazing. Simicas was amazing. Yeah, so let's try and carry on. Like, this is the thing, these sort of performances, when you see them, and then you try to think, why couldn't we do the same with the other games? But look, I'm not going to try and bring down the mood. We got Porto next. Let's carry on this form. I don't want to focus too much in the CO game. Let's try and focus after the Porto game, we got Southampton at home. So let's replicate this and then keep, at it for the league games now. And that's all. Catch you guys later.
Yo, what is up, Kop-Ish family? It's your boy, Nilante. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Well, what are we saying? Arsenal, boy, that team got destroyed. But I mean, there's a quote from a famous manager. He mentioned, obviously, he's an ex-manager. His name's I saw Mikel go up to club, and Liverpool too strong. Alex Sadio, Salah is a great player. No, but Mikel needs to learn the game, and we were beaten. So yeah, Arsene Wenger for you guys. But what can I say? First half, 25 minutes, Arsenal defended well, to be fair. We were at it a little bit, but not really at it. But after that madness, what the hell was Arteta thinking? You're moving to a big man like Klopp. Klopp said, I say a goal back in your place, you know? Klopp just told him where to go. And what happened after that? Mikel just started it, and then we just ended it after the first 30 minutes. We were on smoke. Yeah? Big up Simicast. You know what? Robbo, he has the whole bench. I'm sorry, he's got a whole bench. This is and it goes for Salah, Mane, any players. We've got players that are doing their thing. Like Klopp needs to stop this favoritism thing with certain players and have to know that certain men are performing. They need a whole bench still. You know, what did Arsenal do really? Jack really nullified them, and the clean sheet was important because we've been lacking. Like, to be honest, Matip and VVD been lucky to be starting. We've been defensively been poor, innit? And you know what? Big up the midfield. Fabinho was back to his best. Thiago and Cantara. Thiago was on it. That's the Thiago I want to see. He needs to be more consistent. Yeah. And you know what? Special shout out to Ox. Yeah. Ox, for me, he was more like the old Ox. He was winning the ball. He done a crucial, what's the word? A crucial inception. Incepted the ball from Saka from across from them, and then all that stuff with Tomiyasu diving when Mane didn't catch him. Nonsense, man. And then the front three do what the front three do. On fire, they on smoke. So them Arsenal, man, and all I've been hearing on AFTV and Arsenal fans and excuses, the team's too young, they're not experienced. We nullified, Gabriel was doing well against Salah, Gerrard was doing bad Salah, but hold on, what was that end score? All I'm hearing excuses from them, man, on AFTV, poor. It's not experienced, but dead that we finished them. So we move. So we go again. We've got Porto. I don't really care what happens. We're through. If we lose, we lose. Let the youngsters play, experience, and then on to the next. But big up Saint LFC TV. Always doing big games for Saint. Big up Saint, Eli 10, and all the others that are doing big things, yeah? This is Nilante over and out.
Yes, Kop-Ish, how's it going? So Liverpool 4, Arsenal 0, and that's definitely more like it. We needed to respond to losing to West Ham and previously drawing to Brighton. We did it in emphatic fashion now. I've got to say I wasn't too confident going into the game. Coming off an international break, you never know how your team are going to play. Arsenal obviously were in good form. And I think generally we controlled the game very, very well. We limited Arsenal to a few chances, and 100% the first goal from Sadio Mane, who is again proving his doubters wrong. Once again, I have been saying since last season, he's not a finished player at all by any means. And, sometimes maybe his quality on the pitch isn't as good, but actually his output is very, very impressive this season. So that was a crucial goal because it, settled us down definitely. I think it rattled Arsenal a bit. And it was so important to get that goal before half-time. And it's really impressive what we're doing in the second half, and we definitely showed a bit more intensity, a bit more oomph, and we pounced on Arsenal's mistakes. Our pressure improved, our decisiveness with the passing improved, and we looked a lot more complete in that second half. Even the first half we looked controlled, but there wasn't too much adventure, and even still we created a couple of chances, but obviously Ramsdale made some good saves, and he's a good keeper, obviously, he didn't necessarily do that well against Liverpool, conceding 4, but he still made some very, very good saves. So, yeah, just the hype on him is a bit interesting. I think he could be England's number 1 soon, but it's not really important right now. Liverpool just smashed Arsenal 4-0, and I'm very delighted with the result. Obviously, our rivals Chelsea and City are winning their games very comfortably as well, so it's not going to be easy by any means. We need to maintain a rhythm now. We got to stop dropping points in games we shouldn't be dropping points in. We got to realize when we do drop points, it's massive. The mentality needs to get to a state of winning every game, to be honest. That's how hard it's going to be, with how good Chelsea and City are. Let's just have a look at some standout performance then from the game. I thought everyone was pretty decent. Trent, obviously, with his 2 assists. Obviously, Takumi Minamino coming with a goal. I really hope that does good things for him. The thing is, with a Minamino, he's got a few goals, to be honest. Like, he's getting a few goals, but just, obviously, we haven't really seen how he can perform consistently, but also what his overall performance is like in a Premier League game or a Champions League game. And even sometimes in Carabao Cup games, his overall performance wasn't good, but he still gets in the right positions to score. So I think I'll trust him a bit more, and we need to trust him when he shows his overall performance can get good. That's his defensive responsibility, his productivity with the ball, his positional awareness, his ability to take on a man, his link-up play, all of this stuff, which kind of hasn't been seen yet. But there is seemingly a player in him, so we'll see. Obviously, I hope he starts the Champions League game in the week. I hope we rotate like mad. I don't want to see any, first team players start. Obviously, I know it's not too easy, but we saw last season Jota playing against Midfield, and that was a critical decision, a critical moment in our season where I humbly believe if Jota didn't play that game, we wouldn't have had such a bad winter period, late December going into January and February. There's no way we would have had it if Jota wasn't injured. So I hope Salah's rested. I hope Mane is rested. I hope Fabinho is rested. Van Dijk is rested. I expect players like Nico Williams to play, Gomez, Konate. I'd even give Tyler Morton a run out, to be honest. And play Ox again potentially, give him some more minutes. This type of stuff. Obviously, our squad is limited. But yeah, it's really good that we got the win. Arsenal fans running their mouths again. We just batter them all the time at Anfield. And long may that continue. It seems like a routine victory every time we play Arsenal. But yeah, it's always nice to beat a fellow top 6 rival so convincingly. And yeah, it was a really good day. Clean sheet. Anfield atmosphere was decent. And obviously, Arteta trying to run his mouth to Klopp. I mean, every time, it happens all the time. When a team, an opposition player, a manager says something, they show a bit of aggression to us, they say something in the press conference, they try to be disrespectful about Anfield, they try to say this player's not that good, like, they just get shut down all the time, and we showed it again. It galvanised the crowd, it galvanised our players, and it's a great win. And, look, I still think the Premier League is going to be really tough. I don't think we're favourites at all. So it's kind of annoying that we're winning so many amazing games, but it's just like, oh, fuck, are we going to get anything out of it? I hope we can do well in the Carabao Cup. I know our squad is stretched, and I hope we can do well in the Champions League because I think we have, an amazing first 11. And obviously, that's more important, I guess, in a Champions League game to have an important first 11. Hopefully we get all right with the draws. But yeah, no more injuries this week. Play Southampton next. Again, expecting a win. Then we play Everton, expecting a win, avenging what they did to us last year at Goodison. So yeah, and also, the Merry Christmas Everton chant is one that's never... It's always quite fun to sing. So yeah, up the Reds. It's a huge victory. It's really impressive. And I hope that we can get into rhythm, be a bit more successful in kind of maintaining a run now. And yeah, up the Reds. Come on the boys. Big up to you guys at Kop-Ish. I love to see you guys give smoke to Arsenal fans. It's really funny. So yeah, keep it going. And yeah, up the Reds. Keep being real, and yeah, see you soon. Come on, the boys!